right. I think we're live. I think we are live. Guys are there yet? Oh, now it's refresh. There we go. We are live. Good stuff, good stuff. Just give it a minute. Let's get us all set up and ready. If you're here already, please hit the like. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Appreciate you all. Go here. We got lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about today. Alright, guys, bear with. Nice. Alright, I think we're set up. I think we are set up. Alright. So much people having? 5. Nice. 3 on X. And 1 from YouTube and 1 from Rumble. Good to have everybody here. Good to have everybody here. Appreciate you all. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Alright. Put this over here. let's get into it. So usually, guys, you know how this works. Well, if you're new, let's get into it. So how this works is basically I'm going to do my workout. We're going to discuss some trending topics. Today, we're going to focus on the news. It could be fitness, usually it's fitness. Sometimes it's travel. Sometimes it's business. Sometimes it's lifestyle. But yeah, we talk about a whole different host of things. Don't be shy. If you have a comment, you have a question, please leave it. It could be on anything. It doesn't necessarily have to deal with the topic today. I'll dive into it. And everyone that's in, you get a free shout out. And I read your message or your question, and we go through it together. It seems to be, I don't know why it keeps blinking like that. Uh, Hopefully, that's not too distracting. I don't know why it's blinking. Got a nice light. Like, what's up? Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. So the workouts I normally do is going to be two sets of 50. And then between there, I'm going to try to do at least 100 burpees. Don't hold me exactly to 100. I'm trying to get to 100. I think I'm at 70 something right now. So that should be what I get to today. Yeah, 72 something. Yeah, 70 burpees about. But we'll try to hit 80. Usually we had a cutoff time for 15 minutes. We're going to continue that for this time. So, guys, if you're in here, ladies, guys, bare minimum, at least spend 15 minutes with us working out, stay functional, stay active. And normally I'm talking to parents. That's the age range for my audience. So come on, together we are better. And then if we're fit, we're taking care of family, we're protecting way better. So let's jump in and do that. Okay. The topics today are some interesting ones. Just so that I have everything here. Right. So we're going to talk today about Bonnie Blue. Sorry, we had some very interesting development on Bonnie Blue. So we're going to talk about Bonnie Blue, unfortunately, and Prince Andrew. Another crazy situation, and then this whole situation with the Supreme Court. So it should be an interesting conversation, guys. If you have anything, as I said, don't be shy. Leave a comment. I will get to everybody. And then there's yeah. So I'm probably going to start off with some push-ups. So I'll do start with 50 sets of push-ups. Sorry, not 50 sets. One set of 50. 50 sets. I'll be Superman. Huh? All right, that's 50. First set of 50 down. First set of 50 down. Nice. So, big intro. Fuego here, as you know. Shout out to my bro Kage on YouTube. Hopefully soon to be on Rumble. Let's get that done. But he helps me with basically the form and what workouts I'll be doing. So I know a little bit about fitness, but he's a guru. So I always shout him out in my video. Let's give it a minute to breathe, guys. All right. Yeah. So shout out to the bro Kage for always keeping me in the right frame, right form, and doing the right workout. Also, Travel Advantage Elite, big travel guy. Please, if you're going anywhere this year, you can best check it out. I'm telling you, it's going to be the best prices you see in the market. Nothing like it. So, Travel Advantage Elite, there's just going to be a link in the description. You can send that to my email letter, and basically, we could go through the whole process on getting you good affordable prices, traveling everywhere, basically everywhere in the world. So, let's do that. Yeah, tight chest for some reason. Yeah, so yeah, so Travel Advantage Elite. Who else do we have? We have Rumble, of course. Shout out to Rumble, one of the best video platform it on the internet, of course. Really good for creators. They're very creative focused, so shout out to them. And then quick word from our sponsor. Right. And then after this, we'll jump right into it. But I just like to get this out of the way. So without further ado, all I do, you know, sorry, why am I saying, I'm tripping today. You all know I don't start my day without two things: standing for what I believe in and a strong cup of coffee that does the same. That's why I drink Blackout Coffee, 100% American company that's unapologetically patriotic, pro-2A, and anti-woke. They don't just roast incredible coffee, they stand for the very values this country is built on: God, family, and freedom. Every bag is roasted right here in Florida and shipped straight to your door. No corporate garbage, no virtue signaling, just real coffee for real Americans. If you're like me and you need to hit the ground running, try it every morning. Reaper medium roast. It's bold, smooth, and kicks like a mule. If you're into something darker, like Founding Fathers Dark, grab their 1776 blend. It's rich, fearless, and roasted to perfection. Support a company that actually gives a damn about this country. Go to blackoutcoffee.com/rumble. Use code RUMBLE for 20% off your first order. Blackout Coffee. Wake up, stand up, never back down. I really do. I love that. And I love coffee. If any of you know me personally, I love coffee. So definitely go get your bags. Rumble for 20% off your first order. All right, we're coming up. We're coming up. Nice. Okay, first topic. Guys, what do you think we should tackle first? Should we go? We have Prince Andrew. We have Bonnie Blue. We have the whole Supreme Court situation with Trump. What do you think we should do first? Anyone of us? Let's be very interactive. It's one man podcast. So, as in one person in front of the camera, I'm speaking to all of you. So, yeah, let's have some interaction. I don't see anything blacking out today, so that's good. I think I look clean. The video looks nice. All right, so I'll jump in with Bonnie Blue. Let's get this over. Let's get this done. See, we have a shy crowd today. Right, so Bonnie Blue. Let's pull out this tweet I did on her. It was a whole thing. Yeah, there you go. Got it. I tweet too much. All right. Yeah. So we have this whole situation with Bonnie Blue. Apparently, she was in a viral video with apparently is 1,057 men, um, and she's gonna sleep with them and allow all of them to get in their family show without the rubbers. You know what I'm talking about. And she says, she's doing this, and whoever wins wins. You know, gets to have her baby. This is a crazy. Um, uh, like if this is society now, like come on, you're really scraping the bottom of that barrel. You know what I mean? Like talking to men right now, ladies, listen up. But talking to men right now, come on, man. Definitely not something we do. We're all warriors here. We take care of our wives. We protect our wives. A woman sleeping with 1,057 men, like that time. This is not like okay, she was 50 years old, and I mean it's still bad. It's still way worse. But at least if she was 50 years old, but she's doing this all in one time, all in one sitting, 1,057 men, and then allowing them to do this so that she's pregnant by one of them. And in the video, they're sharing. You would have to be. I get it. You know, somewhat. Some part of it is probably theater. Some part of it is showboating. But I couldn't have been in the room. I couldn't have been in the room. I couldn't have been in that situation. That's just me. That's just me. Could have sir, but that's just me. Uh, where is it going to end up in the other place? That's what I'm thinking. Like, how is that going to end good? You know, in a situation where you're sleeping with, she's up there in thousand. I'm sure she's like 4 or 5 thousand right now, if not more. And then you're going to have this baby with this person. You're basically detached from reality because you're doing this. You're not going to be able to take care of that baby. She's focusing on business, where it comes to her content and her marketing and her branding. So really, and truly, you're going to get a baby for what exactly? You're not a mom. You're not a wife. Like But hey, I whoever the kid turns out to be, I hope divine intervention grows him up to what he should be, he or she, you know, whatever gender or whatever becomes of this whole situation. Hopefully, this is just a joke and she doesn't really go through with it. I would thank her for that. But if it's not, and she does, this is crazy. This is crazy. Guys, tell me what you think. I'm gonna jump into some burpees. We men never share. We never share. I would never be one of those types of men. I'm sure you're not on the board. So I'm gonna jump on some burpees and come back to see what you guys are saying. Nice. All right. Into your nose, out your mouth. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day today. Seems like we might get early spring today. I was looking early spring. But yeah, continuing on that topic just for a bit. Imagine people are calling her a legend. A legend. She is using something. It's like saying, I'm a legend for having a hand. I have a hand. You're a legend. No. It's like, we all have hands, you know what I mean? It's nothing legendary about that. She's a legend because she's using something she was born with, and that's it. Of course, there's more to it, but being promiscuous is never something you want to, idolize. You want to choose our heroes properly, right? Imagine little girls, next generation, seeing what she's doing and thinking, well, as they turn 21, you know, so that's crazy. That's crazy. If she did 1,000, I'm sure they'll be trying to push the numbers up, not down, unfortunately. But this is what the world, or some in the world, they idolize this. It's crazy. It is what it is. It's just part of the world we live in. But anyway, off of that topic. Bunny Blue. sad state. Really wish, your parents or whoever took care of you better and you weren't in this situation. Probably could have been a really nice wife to someone. But here we are. Here we are. Okay, so second topic, Prince Andrew. Should be another interesting one. Guys, leave a comment. It's not gonna hurt. I promise. Leave a comment. Let's have a discussion. Can't be a podcast without discussion. I'm just monologuing right now. So leave a comment. Would appreciate it. And let's get the likes up. Likes up on Rumble. Likes up on YouTube. Let's get the likes up on X. Okay. Yeah, get back to some burpees. One sec. Good. Let's make sure we're still up, running on all platforms. So, nice. All right. Hope everyone's nice and active, warmed up and ready to go. Oh, warmed up and into it, I should say. It's because here you don't usually warm up, but guys, please don't hurt yourself. I'm young, I can take it, but definitely if you need to, get your run, get your warm up, and start. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's been following, but Prince Andrew, he was arrested. This was not yesterday. He was arrested on Wednesday, I think. Two Wednesday and Tuesday, not only on that. But I think, yeah, on Wednesday and Tuesday he was arrested. So everybody was like, yes, accountability. Yes. I was in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm a real one. I'm a real one. I was in the chat. All in all in X. Nope. This is theater. This is what it is. This is just them showing us that we are stupid, basically, because they think we're foolish. Um, this is just them trying to quell a little bit of animosity the public is showing towards them, you know, and by the public through their high level government. So whether it might be the state representative, Congress representative, there's a lot of people who were interested in this because they had the people's support, and they were quite rambunctious. We have Thomas Massey. He was definitely going hard, trying to make sure that the files were released. And at first, it was a situation where, seems like Trump was asked to, not put out everything. He tried to do that, then seemed to backfired on him. So now he's put out everything, and we're seeing exactly who these people are. Like one by one, we're getting these people, who they are, what they've been doing, that sort of thing. It's been an ugly, 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 ugly situation, as I previously talked about. I didn't really dive into like the ugly side of it. I was more trying to do like a different side, but we could take a look at the ugly right now. Um, this seems to be very ritualistic, uh, dealing with minors, um, which is not good. I mean, I have kids. I'm sure you do too. Some of you, some of us are leaders who have our employees, our teams, and they have kids. Like, it's not something, a normal person thinks of. It's crazy where these people get their stuff from. But hey, in this world, there's light and there's also darkness. So I'm guessing that's where these people come from, the darkness. So yeah, it is sad to see that they took advantage of weak men took advantage of minors, which is crazy. One of those weak men is Prince Andrew. So he was arrested, as I said, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and the whole thing was, as I said, you know, let's go accountability. Yes, we win. Da da da. And now we hear today he's released. And I was saying this, it's only theater. Don't take this seriously. And people are like, no, we getting it. This is what it is. I'm like, no, this is not what it is. It is theater. So sad, so done. I wish I could have put I told you so behind me. you know, not, patting myself too big on the back, but I know what to look for. See, when you have information, you have a certain mindset, you know what's coming. I'm sure most of you weren't caught off guard, right? But I'm sure you know someone who was. I'm sure you know someone who was. So definitely, he was released today. So short-lived. I was saying on Twitter, it was just like the police coming to his door and asking him, "Should we move you to this house, to that house?" Because basically that's what it was. Um, hold for a minute and then release to another house, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So in the end, no justice been served. I was asking this question too as well. not just concerned. Everyone's pumping their fists. No, no. This is just theater to quell as much of the animosity against the leading class. They control things. They're the reason why we wear certain things, why we do certain things. Just the reality of our existence. They convert it for us. I'm a leader, a dad in my family. I'm taking care of the household exactly how I want them. That world is shaped how I would like it. Right, ladies, you follow your head. Hopefully, hopefully you are. But yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But yeah, but as men, we know we try to control our world. So if we had total control, then you'd be totally controlling everything. So that's exactly, you know, it's just on a bigger scale. Just on a bigger scale. So yeah, that's why we live in the world we live. That's why you hear, the investments that he was making. Like all the investments he was making seem to be playing out in real life. You know? I'm sure you know a few of them. If you look at what he was investing in and you look at the world around us, you're like, so that's why that is the way it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It works just like that. Unfortunate, you know. As some people say, Elon would say, this is a simulation. Andrew, Andrew Tate would say, this is the Matrix. Same-ish, same-ish, same-ish. So yeah, so that's my little spin on. See if anyone said, bye. Nice. Yeah, Chad. Hi. Hi, Chad. What's up? What's up? Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Oh, we got some high numbers today. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I think I'll do my second ad. Keep the lights on, get the power going, get the food in the stomach. That's how it is. So this is the second ad. Shout out to Rumble. They can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control and they use it. That's why financial independence matters more now than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money, not a bank, not a government, and not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permissions, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use Rumble Wallet app and directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This is this isn't a credit line that they can shut down. It's your wallet permanently, yours to protect your future, yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics, it's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today, download Rumble Wallet now, and step away from big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom. Shout out Rumble Wallet. Appreciate them. Speaking of that, the link is there. So would love the support, guys. And thank you so much for being here. Gonna get back and do some, yeah, gonna do some more burpees, and then we're gonna dive into the third topic. So burpees and the third topic. Hope you guys have been enjoying. Please leave a comment, leave a question, guys, and get a shout out. Even if it's where you are. Like, I'm here in Canada, originally from the Caribbean. Guys, tell me exactly where you're from. We got 10 of you in here, hopefully to increase more. So let's get some engagement going. It's not just my monologue. Sure, you have some questions. Sure, you have something to say on the topic, or even if you want to bring up a topic on your own, that's fine too. No pain, no gain, guys. Yeah, that's all that one. Pinch your nose, out your mouth. How's the stamina? Definitely helps the stamina. Big shout out to everybody still here, still going with me. Anyone beat 100 burpees? Hopefully you did. If you did, shout out to you. I can't remember how much I did, but I'm sure it's close to 70, if not 80. I did a lot today. Did a good set today. So, Supreme Court. Supreme Court. Okay. Supreme Court. So yesterday we had a ruling of 6-3. So 6 judges were in favor. 3 were, in favor of getting rid of the tariffs that Donald Trump would have put on, President Trump would have put on um, countries such as China. He did some on Europe, um, and I think Australia too, and some others. But he was basically renegotiating. Can I speak now? Yeah, he's basically renegotiating trade with other countries through tariffs, trying to bring back manufacturing in America, having plants there, doing stuff, building stuff again, so that everything is not in China. That was his goal. Um, we see that the Supreme Court did not find it You know, they weren't in favor of it because of how he did it. I think that was it. Yeah, they weren't in favor of how he did it. So they ruled against it, 6-3. Um, and now he's trying to find loopholes. Um, as I was saying on Twitter yesterday as well, there are going to be holes in the system. There's always small holes in the system because things have to be done. If every time something serious had to be done, there was a million people that could just say no, nothing will be done. So I'm sure he's going to find a hole and he's going to work around and get those tariffs in another way. Um, but yeah, it goes to show that even if you might have all the support, which is a good thing too, you know, checks and balances in the system is a good thing. So not that I'm saying, he should have just been able to do every and anything. You definitely don't want that too. Um, but in a situation where, in a situation like this, you know, with the whole economic system being uneasy, um, we'll see how it works out. We will see how it works. So you can't really say for certain. No one can say for certain. I got 100% on this. No, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works out for him and his cabinet. But yeah, so that was your ruling yesterday. A lot of people saying they'll it's against it. I was even saying yesterday I was trolling though. I was trolling, guys. I was trolling on that yesterday. I'm with you. I was saying that he's going to be a blue wave. A lot of I got a lot of liberals, all the liberals, right? I was like, yeah, it's going to be a blue wave. I mean, come on, he lost the Supreme Court's ruling. It's going to be a blue wave, no issue. It still might be. So trolling, yes, but it still might be because I mean the way how sentiment is right now, not a lot of people are happy, really and truly. So it might be a blue wave. We'll see. No one can really say. Everyone is guessing. I am doing the same. I do not have a crystal ball, so I wouldn't predict 100% yes or no. But yeah, that's the situation that happened yesterday. Supreme Court ruled against him, despite all of them being in favor with him before. So that was interesting as well too. You normally think that the government moves together, especially when they're in the same team, but that hasn't been the case. So we'll see how he deals with this whole situation. We still have the war up and coming with Iraq. I just said that. I just said that. Iran, the Iraq war was 20 plus years ago and it's done. Okay? Don't shoot me. Yes, that's done. That's done. But yes, Iran. Possible war with Iran. I mean, not about the war. I think there's always a diplomatic solution. I mean, if you look at it, everyone wants to be here. No one wants to really die. So I'm sure there's something that they could work out. But two sides want what they want. They're not willing to budge. So unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. It seems. I think yesterday or the day before he said 10 days. So in 10 days, we'll know for sure what's going on. So the even bad economic situation is going to get worse because, of course, that's going to disrupt supply chains. It's going to disrupt um, money flow. People are going to be hoarding cash because it's not going to circulate in the market because they're scared about how things will go. So until things settle back down, we have some peace. It's going to be a little bit more economic. It's going to be very economically turmoil right now. So we're going to have a lot of turmoil where it comes to you know, and it will affect society as well. you'll see it in people. I'm sure you'll hear some crazy stuff as well. So be prepared for that. Make sure you have your cash. You are, you store up as much as you can so that you can hunker down throughout this because it's not going to be pretty if it all starts and gets ugly. Iran has capabilities. They're also working with Russia and China. So you never know what can happen. We all hope for the best, but you have to prepare for the worst. So let's do that. Make sure we're good, ourselves and our families. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I got for today. That's what I got for today. I hope you guys like today. Today's a little different. I'm gonna just go through fitness or travel. Um, well, usually not my fitness and travel, but I said I would do some trainer talks today. Um, have a discussion with you about it. I know we didn't have much of a conversation today. I don't know if YouTube was down again, but no one commented. Still got 10. Nice, perfect. At least it didn't drop, so that's a good thing. But yeah, shout out to all of you. Thank you for being here. Gonna finish off my last set of 50, so don't go anywhere yet. Gonna finish off my last set of 50, and then I will head out. But definitely, thanks for being here. Please like, please like and subscribe. I put out content every Tuesday, every Saturday, 2 p.m. usually. If something goes wrong, then time might change like last Tuesday, but usually it's 2 p.m. Tuesday, Saturday. So appreciate you guys for being here. And stick around. Gonna finish off my push-ups. All right. And with that, I am done. All right. Well, I hope you guys like this one. It's a little new, as I said. I hope you appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, I hope you appreciate it nonetheless. Uh, we'll be back here next Tuesday, 2 p.m. Don't miss out. Guys, I'm on IG, X, Rumble, YouTube. So please follow around, follow along. Like, gonna be more active on Instagram now. So please like and subscribe on Rumble, YouTube, X. We appreciate it. Give me a follow on Instagram as well. But I think I don't. Oh, I can't forget. So I launched two new things, three, you could say, three new things this week. Definitely, if you want a meal plan, in the description below, you'll see on Rumble you can do a direct donation through the Rumble wallet. But if you're on X, there'll be a crypto link. On YouTube, there's also a crypto link. So if you're there, use the crypto link and you can do $47 and it would bring you up to, you DM me the information and I will get you PDF 28 days plan for protein recovery. We're going to be building muscle. So building muscle means you're going to lose some while you're building and getting up there. So $47 is for that plan. You get full meals, going to be like 140 grams plus. So bare minimum 140. And then we're going to increase from there. So you get that PDF for meals, a whole shopping list, and some other perks as well. Just make sure that it's good to have it, right? Yes, right. So yeah, we have 140 grams plus protein per day. We have zero boring meals, so no boring meals. Um, I have a shopping list and prep guide, and it helps you basically become that warrior you always know you were. Lift heavy, live life long, live life on your terms. So that's $47. Please use the Tether wallet that is there. Yeah, so just DM me the hash, the TX hash, and I'll get you that sent over to you. That'll be a PDF. Also, if you want, there is, find that, there's also a Fuego Foundation. So, guys, Fuego Foundation is basically a foundation you gather capital to help different initiatives. So, right now, we're going to focus on farmers, different parts of the world, but we're also going to build a beach club in Guyana. It's going to be beautiful. I'm telling you, we're putting it together capital. Thank you so much for all who have already participated. You sent in your donations. The Rumble, if you want to do it, you can do it on Rumble Wallet if you want. But you can also use that link to send your donation in and let me know you did. Um, and I'll put it together for that. So we're going to help farmers, small farmers. We're going to build a beach house, and then we're going to use the capital to fund little small passion projects as well. So that's Fago Foundation. It's going to be a place. It's going to be capital. Move to wherever your will is, right? We're men, our will is strong. So we move our capital to where our will is. And we help it grow. We help it grow. And the last thing I launched this week, I launched a lot this week. I wanted to leave this for the end of the month, but I said I'll do it now. So limited spots. So it's going to be $500 for a coaching package, right? So it's going to be one-on-one training. Um, this is what you get exactly. You get personalized warrior blueprint, functional home workouts, high protein meal plans tailored to your busy dads or busy leaders, busy ladies, busy mothers. Yeah, weekly private group calls with me for accountability, life, life feedback, and mindset systems that destroy mental slums, family chaos, and business plateau. Direct strategies for travel, travel advantage elite,